Good evening, students. Am I audible? This is Ankit Joshi. I welcome you all to India's largest live learning platform, Gradeup. I hope you are staying safe and studying also. So today's session will be again about calculus, and here we will discuss some more very important questions of calculus based on the series 50 most expected questions. So yes, I need your responses. Come on. Am I audible? Can you please respond? This session is being streamed on YouTube and app simultaneously. So, good evening all. So I can see Sirisha, Sonu Kumar, Julie Kumari, Ravish, good evening. Dhruv Das, good evening. Bhavya, Arjun, requesting all of you to respond, and we'll start the session now. We'll start the session. So this is about me. I'm Ankit Joshi. I've been teaching in this domain for more than 15 years, and my subjects of interest are engineering, mathematics, analog circuits, and signals and systems. So if at all you are planning to buy Gradeup Super subscription in future, you can use my code Joshi20 so that you can avail 20% discount. Animesh Jana, good evening. So these are the courses currently running on Gradeup platform: Gear Up Batch, Rank Up Batch, and Vision Batch. And yes, of course, you can contact at the number given below 9650052904 for any query related with this. So Pujita, Bharat, Arjun, Bhavya, good evening. Good evening all the listeners. So these are our star faculties. We'll move to the next. Okay. So we want to before solving this integration, I'll move to the next and again come back to this question. So integration from 0 to infinity, e raised to minus 4x x raised to 3 by 2 dx. Okay. Now in place of this 4x, if you have, suppose e raised to minus x to the power 7 dx. So this is nothing but the gamma function. What is gamma function? Gamma function is gamma n, which is defined as 0 to infinity, integration from 0 to infinity, e raised to minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. Okay, so if this is your example, see this example. So in this question, you can see that the power of x is 7. So we can say that n minus 1 is 7, so n will be 8. So answer for this integration is gamma n. So answer for this integration should be gamma 8. And gamma n plus 1 is factorial n when n is an integer. So I can write it as gamma 7 plus 1, and this is gamma n plus 1. N is 7, so I can say that it is factorial 7. 5040 will be the answer of this integration. Okay, yes sir. So you can just see this example. Now in its place, what you are getting? We are getting e raised to minus 4x x to the power 3 by 2 dx. So what you will be doing in solving this integration? इस integration को solve करने के लिए आप क्या करेंगे? Sir, we will be putting 4x equal to t, so that x will be t upon 4. Further, you can say that dx will be dt upon 4. Will there be any change in the limits? क्या limits में कोई बदलाव होगा? Will there be any change in integration limits? Sir, when x is 0, t will be 0. When x is infinity, 4 into infinity will be infinity. The limits for t will be infinity. So e raised to minus 4x minus t. X to the power 3 by 2. What is x? X is t by 4. T by 4 to the power 3 by 2. And what is dx? Sir, dx is dt upon 4. So what we can write here? 1 upon 4 to the power 3 by 2 and 4 to the power 1, that is 4 to the power 5 by 2. इसे बाहर कर लेते हैं. 4 to the power 5 by 2 is out. Then what is remaining? What is remaining? क्या बच गया यहाँ पर? 0 to infinity, e raised to minus t, t to the power 3 by 2 dt. Now this integration can be converted to gamma function. How? This n minus 1 is 3 by 2. यहाँ पर n minus 1 क्या है? N minus 1 is 3 by 2. So n will be 5 by 2. So you can write this as 1 upon 4 to the power 5 by 2 in the denominator, and this integration can be written as gamma n. But what is the value of n? Value of n will be 5 by 2. So the answer will be gamma 5 by 2. Okay. Now the thought comes to my mind, what is gamma 5 by 2? The gamma 5 by 2 is 3 by 2, 1 by 2 and root pi divided by 4 to the power 5 by 2. 4 means 2 square. So 2 gets cancelled. 2 raised to 5 will be 32. So I can say that 3 upon 128 root pi is the final answer. So all what you need to do is you have to remove this substitution. Okay. But I want to give you a small trick to solve this question. See, if it is 0 to infinity, e raised to minus 4x, x to the power 3 by 2 dx. क्या करना है आपको? What you have to do? You have to compare this with 0 to infinity, e raised to minus kx and x to the power n minus 1 dx. Find out the value of k and n. So n minus 1 is 3 by 2. So of course you can say that n will be 5 by 2. So the answer of this integration is nothing but gamma n upon k raised to n. Directly you can follow this rule. Gamma n upon k raised to n. So what should be the answer? Sir, answer will be gamma n upon k raised to n, that is 4 raised to n. N is 5 by 2. So if you further solve it, you will get the same answer. You will get the same answer. Okay. So you have to remember this format. Gamma n upon k raised to n. So suppose you are having integration from 0 to infinity, e to the power minus 7x, x to the power 99 dx. Then what is k? Sir, k is 7. And what is n minus 1? N minus 1 is 99. So n will be 100. Are you following? So we can say that this will be gamma n, that is gamma n upon k raised to n, gamma n, that is gamma 100 upon k raised to n, k raised to n, 7 raised to n, 100. So gamma 100 upon 7 raised to 100 will be the answer for this integration. So here we are asking for integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus kx, x raised to n minus 1 dx. So the result will be straight away k raised to n. Result will be gamma function of n divided by what? K raised to n. So gamma 100, this can be written as 99 plus 1, and this will be 99 factorial. So once you are asking for what is gamma function, means it is really exciting for me that you don't know the gamma function what you have studied in your first year engineering. So at least you should know, at least you would not be if you would not be knowing how to solve it, that is acceptable. But if you not have heard the gamma function or the beta function, then it is creating question mark that are you preparing for gate. So it's better that you should first learn the basics. And some of you are not maintaining the basic protocol, basic courtesy, basic etiquettes to attend the live sessions. So we will be blocking them. Okay, if the comment is not proper, if the comment is showing your real character, we will be blocking you. So if at all you want to know what is gamma function, what is beta function, how we can expand it, you can attend my YouTube classes which I have already taken last month. Yes. So integration of this function, integration 0 to 1 dx upon under root of minus log x. So how to simplify this? You have to substitute minus log x equal to some variable. Then you can say that log x will be t so x will be e raised to minus t. So if you differentiate this, what you will get? Dx will be minus e raised to minus t dt. What about the limits? X tending to 0, t will become infinity. Uttam bhai, we teach engineering maths for 100 hours. So you just check whether you have covered my 100 hours lectures or not. Or you also check whether my all 100-hour lectures are available on YouTube or not, YouTube or Gradeup app or not. If it is not available, means you cannot cover the entire mathematics from those Gradeup app or YouTube app. So these Gradeup app and YouTube app, they are just the utility for you to know us. But if you want to gain the command over all the topics, you have to attend our classes completely. So x tending to 0, t will become infinity. When x is 1, log 1 will become 0, t will become 0. So the limits are, lower limit will become infinity, upper limit will become 0. What about dx? Dx is minus e raised to minus t dt. Root of minus log x. Minus log x is t. So minus sign is outside, so integration limits will swap. Lower limit will become upper limit will become lower limit. E raised to minus t as it is. 1 upon root t is t to the power minus 1 by 2 dt. So this is again gamma function, but you have to find out the value of n. N will be, n minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. So n will be 1 by 2. So the answer for this integration is gamma 1 by 2, and gamma function of 1 by 2 is the square root of pi. This will be the answer. Next. Now we have one property what is called as beta function. So beta m comma n is integration from 0 to 1 x to the power m minus 1 and 1 minus x to the power n minus 1. So if you compare these two formats, x to the power m minus 1 is 4, and of course n minus 1 is 2. So m will be 5 and n will be 3. So we can say that this is beta m comma n, that is beta m comma n, that is 5 comma 3. Now what is beta m comma n? Beta m comma n can be written as gamma function of m, gamma function of n upon gamma m plus n. So gamma 5, gamma 3 upon gamma 5 plus 3, that is 8. So gamma 5 means factorial 4, gamma 3 means factorial 2, and gamma 8 means factorial 7. You just simplify this now. This will be the answer. So without applying the conventional integration techniques, we can solve some of the miscellaneous integrations by following gamma and beta functions. Those who are attending this session and like this approach, they can like the session as well. They can hit the like button. Next. See here. In this integration, limits are 0 to 3. But gamma function requires the limits as 0 to 1. So देखिए आगे क्या होता है. Let us see what happens next. X cube dx in the numerator, and I am taking 3 common from the denominator. So root 3 will come out. So in place of 3, 1 will be there. 1 will be remaining. 1 minus x by 3. So you can substitute this x by 3 equal to t. So x equal to 3t, dx equal to 3 dt. What about the limits? So lower limit of x is 0, upper limit of x is 3. What will be in terms of t? When x is 0, t will be 0. And when x is 3, 3 by 3, t will become 1. So the new limits will be t equal to 0 to 1, x cube, that is 3t. What is the value for x? 3t. What about dx? Dx is 3 dt. Then root 3 as it is, root of 1 minus t. So 0 to 1, that is 27 to t cube. So 27 will be out, root 3 will be out, t cube. Okay, 27, one more 3 is there. So 27 into 3, it will become 81. 81 upon root 3 will be out. Then we have t cube, and root of 1 minus t means 1 minus t to the power minus 1 by 2 dt. Now compare this with the beta function. So m minus 1 is 3. M minus 1 is this 3, and n minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. So m will be 4 and n will be 1 by 2. So the answer for this will be 81 by root 3, and this is beta function. So beta function's result will be beta m comma n 4 comma 1 by 2. So 81 by root 3, beta m comma n is gamma 4, gamma 1 by 2, and gamma 4 plus 1 by 2, that is gamma 9 by 2. So 81 by root 3. Gamma 4 means factorial 3. Factorial 3 will be 6. Gamma 1 by 2 is root pi, divided by gamma 9 by 2. Gamma function of 9 by 2 can be splitted as 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, and root pi. You can just simplify this. So root pi gets cancelled, and you can simplify this. 81 into 6 into 16 upon root 3 is there in the denominator. 7 5s are 35. Okay, 5 3s are 15. Just simplify this. Yes, come on. Take the screenshot. Those who know the basics of these concepts, they will be enjoying this session. Those who don't know the basics, it means they have not yet prepared. So they should go and watch some, learn some basics, and then come for the solution of the questions. That will be better for them. Yeah. Moving to the next. So I want to solve this integration. X raised to 6, 1 minus x raised to 4. So what we have? Integration from 0 to infinity. X raised to 6 into 1. Sorry. Separate this. X raised to 6 upon 1 plus x to the power 18 dx minus 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, x raised to 6 into x raised to 4, that will be x raised to 10, 1 plus x to the power 18 dx. So we have one format. What is that format? One more format for beta function. That beta m comma n can also be written as 0 to infinity x to the power m minus 1, 1 plus x to the power m plus n. Okay, so 0 to infinity, 6 can be written as 7 minus 1. 6 को लिखा 7 minus 1. Now 1 plus x to the power 18. This 18 should be splitted into two parts. This has to be broken into two parts, where one part is 7. So 7. Now what will be the remaining part? Another part will be 11. Similarly, 10 can be written as 11 minus 1. Now 1 plus x to the power 18 18, split 18 into two parts, 11 plus 7. So what we can do here, this is beta m comma n 7 comma 11 minus beta 11 comma 7. We know that beta m comma n is always equal to beta n comma m. So both of the values are same. Both of these values will be same and the result will be 0. So the answer for this integration will be 0. So these are some miscellaneous ways in which we can solve some definite integrals. That is gamma function and beta function. Next. Similarly, you can approach for this question. Split this integration into two parts. इसको दो हिस्सों में break कर लीजिए. 0 to infinity x cube 1 plus x to the power 12. Then x cube into, so this 4 should be inside. ये 4 अंदर होना चाहिए. Correction in this. So x cube into x raised to 4 will be x raised to 7. 1 plus x to the power 12. Now 0 to infinity. This 3 can be written as 4 minus 1. And split this 12 into 2 parts, 4 plus 8. Are you following? Golu, but I am good, extremely fine. How are you? X raised to 7 can be written as 8 minus 1. And this denominator power is 12. It can be split into 2 parts, that is 8 plus 4. So this will be beta 4 comma 8 plus beta 8 comma 4. Since both of them are same, so you can write this as beta 2 times beta 4 comma 8. So 2 as it is, beta 4 comma 8 is gamma 4, gamma 8, gamma 4 plus 8, that is gamma 12. You can just simplify this. I will just write the end result. So factorial 3, factorial 7, and gamma 12 means factorial 11. आप सिंप्लीफाई कर लेंगे इसको, you just simplify it, you will get the final answer. Yes, come on, hit the like button. Shabash, very good. So 1 upon 660 should be the answer. Correct. Next. Zero to pi by 2, square root of tan theta. Chaliye, try it. So this can be written as 0 to pi by 2. प्रवीण सिंह पूछ रहे हैं बीटा क्या है। अरे बेटा, अगर आप गेट का तैयारी कर रहे हैं और अभी आपको बीटा फंक्शन नहीं पता है तो थोड़ा टाइम लीजिए और ये सेशन के बाद में बेसिक्स पढ़िए। मैं ऑलरेडी यूट्यूब पर सेशन ले चुका हूं बीटा फंक्शन और गामा फंक्शन का, ठीक है। हाँ, अगर आप सीरियस कैंडिडेट हैं तो आपको बीटा फंक्शन गामा फंक्शन अभी तक पता होना चाहिए था। So there is a separate session I have taken for 1 hour, one and a half hour on YouTube itself. Take your time and after this class, attend that class for gamma function and beta function. Okay. So this question is this session is about solving the problems, solving the questions, so that this session will be useful for the candidates who already attended my classes. If at all you are learning, if at all you are directly attending these classes, well and good, you are most welcome. But you must know the basics in that sense. There are many videos available on Gradeup app. There are many videos available on YouTube platform. You have to follow me on Gradeup app so that you will be getting notified and you will be able to see my previous videos. Moreover, you have to like this session, subscribe our channel Gradeup app. You have to subscribe this channel on YouTube also, so that you will be getting idea about my lectures what I have already conducted on these two platforms. Okay, so there is a large amount of content based on engineering mathematics taken by me available on Gradeup app as well as on our YouTube channel. So all what you need to do is you have to subscribe the channel and just see the videos available there. You will find so many videos taken by me, so many lectures taken by me there. So root of tan theta can be written as root sin theta upon root cos theta. So root sin theta means sin to the power 1 by 2. And upon root cos theta, so if that root cos theta is brought to the numerator, it is cos to the power minus 1 by 2 theta. Now we have one property. property of beta function, 0 to pi by 2 integration of sine raised to p theta cos raised to q theta d theta. This integration is, this format is having the solution as 1 by 2 beta function of p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2. Yes, so what is p here? p क्या है यहाँ पर? p equal to 1 by 2 and q equal to minus 1 by 2. So answer of this integration will be 1 by 2 beta function of p plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2. Then q plus 1 by 2. q कितना है? What is q? Minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2. So 1 by 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 upon 2, 3 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Upon 2, 1 by 4. So you have to simplify it. इसको simplify करना है. Yes. So 1 by 2. हाँ, इसको देखिए, गामा 3 by 4, गामा 1 by 4. What is beta m comma n? Beta m comma n can be written as gamma n upon gamma m plus n. So gamma 3 by 4, gamma 1 by 4, and yes, gamma m plus n. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So 1 by 2, gamma 1 by 4 is written first, then gamma 3 by 4, and in denominator you have gamma 4 by 4, that is gamma 1. For students who don't know the gamma function of 1, gamma function of 1 means gamma of 0 plus 1, which is factorial 0, and factorial 0 is 1. So denominator will become 1. Numerator is gamma 1 by 4, and gamma 3 by 4 can be written as 1 minus 1 by 4. Gamma 3 by 4 can be written as 1 minus 1 by 4. So there is one more formula, gamma n into gamma 1 minus n. This is pi upon sine n pi. These are some standard results. I already disclosed these results in my prior classes on YouTube. So 1 by 2 pi upon sine n pi. Pi upon sine n pi, that is 1 by 4 pi. Sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So pi by root 2 is the final answer. Pi by root 2 is the final answer. Pi by root 2 is the final answer. Yes, hit the like button. We'll move to the next. Take the screenshot of this. Yes, note down all these expressions, all these new formulae into your notebook, into your inventory. अपने inventory में add कर लीजिए इन्हें. They are all important formulae, important concepts. And once you attend my classes on YouTube, my prior classes, earlier classes, you will be getting idea about where I have got all these things. Next. Already we solved this question. Done. Completed. Next. Right? Yeah. So 0 to pi by 2 root of cot theta. How can we approach this? 0 to pi by 2. Root of cot theta is root cos theta upon root sin theta d theta. So 0 to pi by 2. Now denominator sin theta is brought to the numerator, so its power will become minus 1 by 2. And cosine is already there in the numerator, so its power will be positive. I request all of you to hit the like button. So the value of p is minus 1 by 2, q is 1 by 2. So what is the property? 1 by 2 beta function of p plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 1, that is minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, and q plus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2. So this can be written as 1 by 2 beta function of 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. And the same answer I got in the previous question also. In the previous question also we got the same step. See, This was the step 1 by 2 beta function of 3 by 4 comma 1 by 4. So answer will be same, pi by root 2. कोई अंतर नहीं होगा, answer will be same. Procedure is same. Pi by root 2 will be the answer. Take the screenshot. Yeah. Next. इसको कैसे करेंगे सॉल्व? दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट एज वेल. Come on. I need your response. Are you all following me? Yes? See here. 0 to pi. Sin x square. That is, sin x can be converted into half angle formula. Thank you. 2 sin x by 2. Next weekend I am going to deal with the vector calculus. So get yourself ready with preparation of vector calculus first from my videos. 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. And it is square, sin x square. This is the value of sin x. So sin x square. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. Very good beta, shabash. So 2 square, and what is this power? Power is 5. Two square and 2 raised to 5. That is 4 into 32 is out. Sin square x by 2 and sin to the power 10 x by 2. That is sin to the power 12. देखते जाइए, मजा आएगा आपको. Then cos square x by 2. So in our recent formula for beta function, the limits were 0 to pi by 2. But here we are getting 0 to pi. So you can put x by 2 equal to t. x by 2 को t रख दीजिए. So x equal to twice t, dx equal to twice dt, and limits when x is 0 and when x is pi. When x is 0, t will be 0, and when x is pi, t will be pi by 2. Yes sir. So 4 into 32. Limits, new limits for t will become 0 to pi by 2. Sin to the power 12, x by 2 is t, cos square x by 2 is t, dx is twice dt. So one more 2 is out. एक 2 और बाहर कर लीजिए. So 4 2s are 16 into 32, and this can be written as, चलो इसको हम इधर ले लेते हैं, 4 into 32. What is p here? 12. Q 2. So this can be written as 1 by 2. Okay, 4 into 32 into 2. 1 by 2, beta function of p plus 1 by 2, that is 12 plus 1, 12 plus 1 by 2, 13 by 2. Q is 2, 2 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. कुंदन भाई देखो, बताते हैं आपको, रिपीट करते हैं. देखो 32 into 4, 32 into 4, how much? 128. Beta function of 13 by 2 comma 3 by 2, that is gamma 13 by 2, gamma 3 by 2, and gamma 13 by 2 plus 3 by 2. एडिशन कर लीजिए इनका, 16 by 2, that is 8. हाँ चलिए, अब मैं आपको बताता हूँ यहाँ x by 2 कैसे आया. देखिए, sin x was the given function. sin थीटा को क्या लिखते हैं बेटा? What you can write for sin theta? Sin theta, it can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, half angle formula. Similarly 1 minus cos theta को क्या लिख सकते हैं? 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. These are half angle formulae. So I used this formula, this trigonometric conversions here. ये formula मैंने यहाँ use किया है. So sin x is written as 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Kundan Yadav, Santosh, is that okay? Similarly, 1 minus cos x can be written as 2 sin square theta by 2, 2 sin square x by 2. Is that clear? So, now you can just simplify this, you'll get the final answer. You can simplify this and you'll get the final answer. Yes, sir. Next. Haji, the area bounded by the parabola. This is a parabola. And the line x equal to y minus 4 is equal to. So you have to find the area bounded between these two. So y equal to x square by 2. This is one curve. And x equal to y minus 4, we can say that y equal to x plus 4. Now you must have the basic idea of the coordinate geometry. उसके बिना काम नहीं होगा. See, y equal to x square by 2. This is a parabola. Parabola symmetrical about y-axis. So this parabola will be like this. Now y equal to x plus 4. This is a straight line cutting y-axis at a height of 4 and slope of 1. So this is the line and this is this parabola. हो गई बात? Now we want to calculate the area bounded between these two. हमको इन दोनों के बीच में जो area bounded है वो calculate करना है. Which area? कौन से area की बात हो रही है? We want to calculate this area. So this area can be calculated by using this expression. Integration from x1 to x2 y2 minus y1 dx. Now y2 is the upper curve. Upper curve is this line. So this is your y2. And y1 is the lower curve. Lower curve is this line. Sorry, this parabola. So A will be y2 minus y1. X plus 4 minus x square by 2. हाँ भाई प्रवीण सिंह, सी पॉजिटिव इंटरसेप्ट है. किसने कहा सी नेगेटिव है? प्रवीण सिंह, सी इज पॉजिटिव. बिल्कुल सही बात है. मैंने भी पॉजिटिव ही बनाया. मैंने कहा नेगेटिव बनाया. Now coming on to the limit. See, this is C. Y intercept is C, not X intercept. C क्या होता है? Y intercept. So Y intercept is this one, 4. Now I want to know these 2 points. मुझे ये 2 points की coordinates चाहिए. So I have to solve these 2 equations simultaneously. So 2y equal to x square. So 2y equal to, okay, what you do? 2y equal to x square. So 2y equal to y minus 4 whole square. प्रवीण बेटा, जब अपन कुछ पूछते हैं, whenever we ask some doubts and if our doubt is clarified, it is our moral responsibility to respond to the teacher yes or no, because it is online platform. Teacher is always in a dilemma whether you got my message or not. So this is for all of you. If you are asking something and if your doubt is clarified, you have to respond yes or no. Yes sir, I understood. Yes sir, no sir, I have not understood. Please repeat it. Like that you have to respond. So 2y equal to x square, 2y equal to y minus 4 whole square. So y square, thank you beta, minus 2ab. So minus 2ab means 2 into 4 into y, that is 8y plus 16. So this can be written as y square minus 10y plus 16. So factors y minus 2 and y minus 8. So y1 equal to 2 and y2 equal to 8. Okay sir. What about x coordinate? X will be y minus 4. So 2 minus 4 will be minus 2. And 8 minus 4 will be 4. So what are the points? What are the points? What are the points? Minus 2 comma 2 and 4 comma 8. These are the points. So minus 2 comma 2. This is this point and this point is 4 comma 8. I need the limits in terms of x. So minus 2 to 4. Now every one of you can easily solve this integration. This is x square by 2 plus 4x minus x cube by 6. 3 2s are 6. Now I request you to apply the limits and get the answer. So I have given you the procedure to solve this, and now it is responsibility to calculate the answer, final answer. This can also be solved by double integration, but using double integration this will become more complicated. This will become more complicated. I request all of you to hit the like button if you have not done so, because that is the only reward that you can give me. That is the only point of motivation for me. So next, we want to calculate the length of the curve 3x square equal to y cube between y equal to 0 and y equal to 1. So length of the curve, length of the curve means length of arc. Let us say this is L. So this is integration from x1 to x2. Okay, Animesh. Animesh is saying 18 is the answer, so we have to follow him. So x1 to x2. Then this should be y1 to y2 because the limits are given in terms of y. Limits are given in terms of y equal to 0 and 1. Under root 1 plus dx by dy whole square. Dy. This is the formula to calculate the length of arc if the limits are given in terms of y. So here 3x square equal to y cube. So x square equal to 1 by 3 y cube. Differentiate with respect to y. So when you differentiate with respect to y, it is twice x dx by dy, and it is 1 by 3 3y square. So dx by dy will be y square upon 3 gets cancelled upon 2x. So y square upon 2x. What is x? X will be y cube by 3 under root. Okay, na? So 1 y will be coming out and cancelling here. So y upon, okay. So this will be root 3 in numerator, 2 in the denominator, and y cube upon y to the power 3 by 2. So root y will be appearing in numerator. So this is dx by dy. But what do you want? These are the limits of y. What do you want? Dx by dy whole square. So dx by dy whole square will be 3 by 4 y. ठीक है क्या? Is it okay? Animesh, Sonu Kumar, just verify. So 3x square equal to y cube. 3x square equal to y cube. We differentiated with respect to y. So twice x dx by dy and 1 by 3y square. Okay, sir. Sangam bhai, this is not the platform and this is not the question to ask with me. Okay, so you dialed a wrong number and nobody will respond. If you keep on commenting this type of irrelevant questions in this session, somebody from the Gradeup team will block you. You will not be able to come back for this session again or any of the sessions. So be alert and be relevant to the topic. Yes. So dx by dy will be y square upon 2x. Y square upon 2x. What is x? X is y cube by 3 under root. Y cube by 3 under root. So this is root 3 by 2. Yes. Y to the power 1 by 2. This is dx by dy. So its square will be 3 by 4 y. 3 by 4 y. So if you take the LCM, it will become 4 plus 3y upon 4. 4 square root is 2. It will move out. So square root of 4 plus 3y, its integration will be 4 plus 3y to the power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. Limits are 0 to 1. Apply the limits, get the answer. I think we have done with this. So when you put y equal to 1, what you will get? 4 plus 3, 7 to the power 3 by 2. That is 7 root 7. And when you put y equal to 0, 4 to the power 3 by 2. 4 to the power 3 by 2, 2 square, 2 cancel, 2 cube is 8. This will be the answer. Take the screenshot. So for you, what is important? This formula is important. If you have this formula with you, you can do it. So if the limits are given in terms of x, so you have to swap the role of x and y. अगर limits x के form में दी होती तो आपको x और y के role को अदला बदली करना होता. You have to swap the role of x and y. Yes, I want to calculate the bounded area by the curve y equal to x square. So y equal to x square, this is a parabola. This is the parabola y equal to x square. X equal to constant is a line parallel to y axis. So x equal to 4 is a line parallel to y axis at a distance 4. Sunil bhai, videos are available on YouTube. Yes. Y equal to 0 is x-axis. So you have to calculate this bounded area. You have to calculate this bounded area. So this bounded area can be calculated using this formula. Integration from x1 to x2 y dx. Limits of x, you can say from 0 to 4. Y is given as this parabola, that is x square. So of course the answer will be 64/3. Thanks a lot. We'll move to the next. So the volume of the solid of revolution generated by revolving the curve y equal to root x. Okay. So solid of revolution क्या होता है भाई देखिए. If there is a bounded area, if there is a bounded area on xy plane पर एक bounded area है. There is a bounded area on xy plane. Let us say this point is x1, this point is x2, and this is y equal to f of x. So if you revolve this bounded area about x-axis, अगर इस bounded area को x-axis के about revolve किया, if you revolve this bounded area about x-axis, what you will get? If you revolve this bounded area about x-axis, you will be getting a 3D shape. This 3D shape is called a solid of revolution. इसे हम कहेंगे solid of revolution. So this solid of revolution will be having some volume. So that volume we need to calculate. So that volume is given by pi integration of y square dx and limits in terms of x1, x2. x1, x2, that is 0 to 4. Y square, y is given as root x, so y square will be x. That's it. So integration, pi is already out, x square by 2. Limits are 0 to pi, 0 to 4. So you can say that 4 square is 16, 16 minus 0 is 16, 16 by 2 is 8, 8 by pi cubic units can be the answer. Is that okay? Yes, sir. Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot, all of you. Come on, hit the like button. Chaliye, moving to the next. Agnibha Banerjee, if this is asked about y-axis, if you are revolving about y-axis, in that case there are slight changes. See, in that case your limits will be y1 to y2. And your curve should be expressed as a function of y. So in that case, volume of the solid of revolution will be pi y1 to y2 x square dy. This is the format. Okay, so the role of x and y will be interchanged. That is the basic rule. Yes, moving to the next. the length of the curve y equal to, arey bhaiya, this is there in the formula. Why pi is taken? So you go and attend the classes where we given the formula. In the formula for volume, pi is involved because you are doing the rotation. When you do the rotation, you have to move along the circumference. When you are moving along the circumference of a circular shape or the solid of revolution, there will be rotation around 2 pi. So pi is coming due to the rotation factor. So length of curve. So find out dy by dx. Differentiate this. So 2 by 3 constant. Differentiation of x to the power 3 by 2 will be 3 by 2 x to the power 1 by 2. So dy by dx whole square will be x. So formula for this length of the arc will be integration from x1 to x2 under root 1 plus dx by dy, not dx by dy, dy by dx this time, whole square dx. We have given y as the function of x and the limits of x are given, so it is 1 plus dy by dx whole square. x1 to x2, that is 0 to 3, and under root 1 plus dy by dx whole square, that is 1 plus x square dx. And what is the formula for this that you have to apply here? Okay. Come on. Take the screenshot. Yes, completed. So length will be x by 2 root of a square plus x square, x by 2 root of a square plus x square, that is root of 1 square plus x square, plus sin h inverse x upon 1, sin h inverse x square, that is 1 by 2, a square by 2 sin h inverse x upon 1. So this is the formula. Apply the limits 0 to 3. You get the answer. Okay, so you must know all the integration formulae what you have learned in your childhood days, in your schooling days. Don't forget them, because any of the formula can be used anywhere. This should be 1 plus x here. My mistake. I accept it. No, this formula is not required here. This is simple integration. Animesh, thank you, beta. You are correct. You are correct. I am wrong. So 1 plus x to the power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2, that will be 2 by 3. And now you have to apply the limit 0 to 3. Simplify this. I have corrected. It should be x only, because I already squared it now. Then after squaring it, we are getting x. Yes. Done with this? Next. Try this question, all of you. The volume of the solid of revolution obtained by revolving the curve y equal to x cube, the y-axis, and the line y equal to 1 and about y-axis. Okay, so they have given the limits in terms of y. This is your y equal to x cube curve. Y equal to 1 is a line parallel to x-axis at a distance 1. Thank you, Soumya Gupta. Y-axis means x equal to 0. And yes, done. So if you revolve this, what curve you are having? If you want to revolve it, revolved about what? Revolved about y-axis. So volume will be pi x square dy. So limits will be y1 to y2. Yes. So on x-axis y equal to 0 and here it is 1. So limits will be y equal to 0 to 1. Pi will be there and x square is, see, y equal to x cube. So x will be y to the power 1 by 3. So x square will be y to the power 2 by 3. Hard work is needed, beta. Means if you have to travel 10 kilometers and you have no means, you are just walking and traveling that distance, then nobody can reduce the time. Nobody can reduce the time. If the time taken by you to cover that distance of 10 kilometers is 2 hours, you will require 2 hours to attain it. Okay. So if exams are near or you have just started, I should not say that yes, you can do it. No. It all depends on your capacity also. So whatever time you require to learn, nobody knows better than you. Okay, so you know your capacity, and being in that capacity, you have to work. And I also should not say that yes, you can do it, and by doing some effort, you can getting command over the calculus. That is also not possible because exams are near, and if you want to crack the exam, all others are also there. Other aspirants are also there who invested more time, who started their preparation much earlier than you. So they will be definitely at advantage. So even if you started now, just plan it and start your preparation, and don't expect much things other than your preparation. Just do your preparation with honesty. Whatever you learn, you should understand what you are doing. 2 by 3 plus 1. That will be 5 by 3. So answer will be 3 pi by 5. This will be the answer. Okay? Yes, sir. See here. Mod x. Limit extending to 0, mod x by x. Where mod x is modulus function. See here. Mod x is plus x when x is positive and minus x when x is negative. If you divide mod x by x, so for x greater than equal to 0, x upon x will be 1. And for x less than 0, minus x upon x will be minus 1. So this is your x-axis. And your point of interest is, your breakpoint, that is point of interest is 0, extending to 0. So this is the point of interest. So you can approach your limit from, you can approach this point from left side and right side. When you are approaching from the left, that is x less than 0, value of this function is minus 1. When you are approaching this function from right side, value of the function is 1. So left hand limit for this function at extending to 0 is minus 1. Right hand limit for this function is plus 1. And since left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, we can say that limit does not exist. So what is the fundamental condition for the existence of the limit? The fundamental condition for the existence of the limit is the left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit. Left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit. That is the basic thought. Okay, so here left hand limit and right hand limit both are not equal, so we can say that this limit does not exist. Now see here, mod of x minus 2. Mod of x minus 2 is x minus 2 when x is greater than or equal to 2, and this is minus x minus 2 when x is less than 2. So when you divide mod of x minus 2 upon x minus 2, surely we can say that, definitely we can say that for x greater than equal to 2, this x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 will be 1. And for x less than 2, this will be minus 1. So ultimately, again I can say that the left hand limit and right hand limits are not equal, therefore limit does not exist. So this is your point of interest too. You are approaching this limit from left side as well as right side. When you are approaching it from the left side, the value of the function is minus 1. And when you are approaching this function from right side, the value of the function is plus 1. And for the existence of the limit, what is the fundamental condition for the existence of the limit? The fundamental condition for the existence of the limit is that the Sachin Sharma, maths and aptitude are always bonus for you. So first you should prepare, means give more time to maths so that you will be able to find confidence in the terms of marks at least. Now, which one of the following functions is continuous at x equal to 3? So continuous at x equal to 3 means what? A function f of x is said to be continuous at x equal to a. A function f of x is said to be continuous at x equal to a if and only if number 1, number 2 and number 3. There are 3 conditions that has to be satisfied. That f of a must exist. Number 2, limit extending to a f of x must exist. And number 3, f of a and this limit must be same, must be equal. Okay, so limit and f of a, they must be equal. So f of x equal to 5 at x equal to 3. This is f of 3. F of 3 is given as 5. For x greater than 3 means right hand limit. 2 into 3, 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So right hand limit is 5. Less than 3 means left hand limit you will get. 3 plus 7, 10. 10 by 2 is 5. So we can say that f of 3 is existing and it is equal to 5. Limit is existing and the value of the limit is also 5. So all of these are same. So this function is continuous at x equal to 3. What about this one? Of course, this will not be continuous at x equal to 3 because at x equal to 3 you are having 4. So f of 3 is 4, but the limit at x equal to 3 is 5. So this is not continuous. Limit does not exist. Limit is not equal to the value of the function. Here at x equal to 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. F of 3 is 6 and left hand side and right hand side limits are not same. So this is not continuous at x equal to 3. Moreover, this is not defined at x equal to 3, so f of 3 does not exist. So this is not continuous at x equal to 3. So only first one is satisfying all these three conditions. So we can say that the function given in the first part is what? Is continuous at x equal to 3. So I will stop the session now, and on next week's class, we will be observing the questions from vector calculus part. So requesting all of you to hit the like button. Hope that you will stay safe, healthy, and take care of your parents as well, and wishing you a very happy upcoming Diwali. And we wish that this Diwali will bring to your life some beautiful things, some worthful things in your life. So thanks a lot. Once again, happy Diwali, happy festive season, and study, stay safe, take care of your parents, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Thanks a lot, beta. We'll meet.